Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. In our reading in First Chronicles, we see that David not only prepared the materials for the temple, but also prepared the people for the temple and the worship and the service that would go on in connection to the temple. We see in chapter 23 the offices of the Levites designated. We see the divisions of the Levites designated in chapter 24. We see in chapter 25 the number and services of the musicians and the divisions of the musicians. In chapter 26, the divisions of the gatekeepers, the keepers of the treasury, and also those who had outside duties in connection to the temple. And so all of this was very important and was designated by God himself through David and Nathan and Gad, as we find out later in 2 Chronicles chapter 29. But it was very important that everyone knew what role they played in connection to the temple so that things could run smoothly and that things could be done in a decent and orderly manner. And this also transitions over to the church, as we find that the church is the temple of the living God, as brought out in 1 Corinthians chapter 3. But also in 1 Corinthians chapter 12, we find that the church is described like a body in which each member of the body has a particular function that is beneficial. He talks about the foot cannot say because he's not a hand that I am not part of the body, nor can an ear say because I'm not an eye, I am not part of the body. Each part of the body has its specific function that it can utilize to build up the rest of the body and be beneficial to the rest of the body. And so what we ought to do as we gather with Christians today is to think to ourselves, what can I contribute for the overall benefit of the church? What gifts, what talents has the Lord imparted to me that I can utilize so that my brothers and sisters will draw closer to the Lord and grow deeper in their spirituality? It might be that you might be a person who actually gets up and gives a message or a sermon. You might be a person who leads in the song worship. Or you might just be a person who encourages other people. No gift, no ability is insignificant. All of them are very significant, and all of them work together in concord with one another for the overall building up of the body. So as we go to church today, as we meet with other Christians, let's ask ourselves, what can I contribute to the worship today? What can I contribute to the building up of the body of Christ today? And see to it that we utilize our gifts and our abilities that God has given us for that purpose. So with that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.